what we take for granted that you might not think of.
A teacher at DHS was recognized for his distinguished skills.
And from guiding our first steps to wishing us well, someone leaves behind a legacy of spirit and fun. DTV News starts right now.
Yesterday, Mr. Pigger, in a sad turn of events, announced his retirement. Ever since he became our beloved principal, he has non-stop helped and cared for every student in the school, to talking with students about their goals and accomplishments at the school.
Pigger started his journey at Davison High School in 1998 to be an English teacher. In 2006, he became the assistant principal. And in 2022, he got his iconic role he has now, helping countless students and busting smooth moves at school dances.
Every student here at DHS, thank you, Mr. Pigger.
Going into my 30th year next year, and although I do love everything about being the principal, definitely takes up a lot of time, and 30 years in education is usually about the time educators think about retirement. This gives me an opportunity to announce my retirement so far in advance. It's still 7 months away. There's been a lot of favorite times. It's always the interaction with people. I'm a people person. I like talking with people and interacting with people, whether it's the teachers, staff, parents, students, community. There's just a lot of positive interactions I have, and some of my most favorite things have always been just with the students and being in the hallways, different events we do. Those are the things I'll miss the most and the things I'll always cherish in my career.
Blair, did you know that 8% of residents in Michigan are deaf?
No, I didn't, but Jacoby, don't you have some connections to the deaf community?
Yes, Blair, I'm surrounded by the deaf community quite often. A lot of people don't know that right next door is a home for a community that people tend to look past. Michigan School for the Deaf is more than just a school. It's a place where communication goes beyond words.
Yes! Nailed it!
Michigan School for the Deaf is currently the only completely deaf school in Michigan. MSD for almost 200 years has been providing people with not just a school, but a home for deaf people.
I love MSD. I want to see MSD grow. This place is a hidden gem. This is an amazing school and will always be a great school.
At MSD, communication goes beyond words, bringing students and families together. Differences aren't a barrier. They're what unite everyone at MSD. Principal Secretary Juliet Parks says the school brings the deaf community together.
I wish hearing people would realize that us deaf people are friendly, we're approachable, and we're able to find different ways to communicate, and we're easy to get along with as well.
School is more than just classrooms. Whether it's a play or sports, MSD has it all to ensure that everyone feels included and has fun. For Lucas, coaching basketball is his way to bring joy to the young athletes of the school.
MSD means cherish, family, unity, community. MSD does everything to make sure deaf children succeed out in the world.
By creating a place where deaf people can thrive, MSD symbolizes the heart of the deaf community.
I think MSD brings together by really making sure that they bring in staff members that truly care about the community and making sure they exceed for who they are. And there's less of us, therefore it brings us closer together. Yeah, it's not a huge school. There's not 400, 500, 600 students. It's a community inside a community.
Jacoby Burt, DTV News.
Rev those engines and get ready for the 2026 car show. If you have a cool car, you can come show it off here at Davison High School. It will be tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. There will also be a skills competition where you can compete for trade school and technical college scholarships. This is a free event, so come on down and check it out.
There are some important dates and deadlines seniors need to know. Senior exams are the week of May 18th. Monday will be 5th and 6th hour exams. 3rd and 4th hour exams will be that Tuesday, and makeup exams will be Wednesday, May 20th. If you have any fees waiting to be paid, they must be paid by cap and gown distribution on May 20th. All final transcripts must be ordered through Parchment before June to avoid a processing fee. Our very own Davison auto teacher, Mr. Mikhailak, has been selected as a distinguished alumni of the Genesee Career Institute. He got this award because he has taken the skills he learned and became an exceptional representative of his career field. On your screen now, you'll see him being honored at a luncheon held last month. Congratulations.
It sure is bright outside, but that does not exactly mean that it's warm. I have the exact temps in weather.
Coming up in sports, close games, big wins, and upsetting losses. The season's closing, and we have to finish strong.
This is Benjamin. Benjamin lost all the water he had, and Manny threw him away.
What did I do?
Benjamin is just like the other 60 million plastic water bottles thrown away every day. But this is James, the reusable water bottle. After a day at play, James got very dehydrated, but he can be refilled over and over for endless fun. Now they can go on many adventures together without leaving the planet. Save a buck. Fill up your cup.
As spring sports are winding down, playoffs are coming up, and every game counts. On Tuesday, the boys lacrosse team faced Grand Blanc at home and lost 12-0. That same day, the girls lacrosse team was on the road in Saginaw Heritage. They took another loss of 23-5. The softball team went against Kersley on the road and came out on top with a win of 15-0. Moving on to yesterday, the baseball team stayed home to defend the diamond against Powers Catholic and lost 7-6. And to end off the recap, the boys volleyball team also played at home and won both of their matches. One was against Carmen Answorth, where the boys won 2-0, and the other against North Branch with a score of 2-0 as well. Davison students who are interested in the next sports season, now is your time. This boys soccer team is looking for some players. Training days are every Tuesday and Thursday from after school until 4 p.m. in the weight room. Training will be going on until the end of the school year. Pom Pom is also starting up with an informational meeting tonight in the Media Center from 2:45 until 3. The last team looking for help is the Davison Sideline Cheer Team. On Monday, June 1st and Tuesday, June 2nd, the tryout will take place at the Davison Middle School. Make sure to get there at 5 p.m. There will be a mandatory parent meeting on June 9th at 6 p.m. in the DHS Community Room. Let's take a look where the Cards will be going today and tomorrow. The girls' tennis team is heading to Midland for their games today at 4. An hour later, the girls' lacrosse team is taking the home turf against Powers Catholic at 5. And after, the boys' lacrosse team is facing Waterford United. Looking ahead to tomorrow, the track and field team is going to Grand Blanc for their SVL Conference Championship at 12:45. Then the boys' lacrosse team will be staying home at 5 against Bay City John Glenn for their senior night. Girls' lacrosse will be taking over after the game at 7 to face Flushing. Ending off this upcoming sports, the girls' soccer team is going to Clarkson at 7:15 to face the Wolves.
Welcome back, Davison. I'm Dresden Christensen. Now, the temps aren't getting any better this week at all. In fact, it just seems to be getting colder and colder. Now, outside, it may be looking all bright and all cheery. But it may be looking all bright and cheery, but I can assure you that it is very, very chilly, and especially with those wind chills that have been sneaking up on us, those are going to make it a lot more, you're going to have to bundle up for that. But speaking of the temperatures, let's bring up that 4-day. Seeing here, we got today, we're at a high of 35, low of 34. Tomorrow, we're going to go into the 60s and 64 with it being partially cloudy. Then Saturday, it's going to shift right around from cloudy, and it's going to be thunderstorming in the PMs. So that's going to be fun. But if you want to get out and do stuff on that day with that high of 67, you're going to have to beat the rain before then. And now let's take a look at that radar. See, there ain't much going on the radar. It's kind of empty. We got some stuff up here to the north, but that shouldn't really be affecting us anytime soon. But with all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and send it back to the desk.
DTV's YouTube is only 7 subscribers away from 10K. We appreciate everyone who tunes in to check out our content. To keep up with DTV, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can be notified whenever we go live, post news stories, sports highlights, and more. Just search DTV News and you'll find our page. What are your guys' favorite memory with our principal, Mr. Pigger? I'm just a freshman, so I didn't have much experience, but I loved seeing him in like Tyler time and stuff.
I loved his appearance in that concert when he came up to conduct the band. That was really cool. I loved that. That was a surprise for everyone.
Oh, I love that too. That was basically my favorite moment with Mr. Pigger.
I haven't really talked to Mr. Pigger, but he seems like a very sociable guy, and it's sad that he's leaving us so soon.
Yeah, but he's going to be staying around till next December.
Yeah.
He's not going to be leaving us too soon, hopefully.
That's good at least.
Well, that's all from us today. Thank you, Davison. We are DTV.